There,
All right,
we
Lisa.
go.
Yeah, thanks, Lisa. A good conversation as always. Now we're going to talk to this guy.
Justin, how's it going today?
What guy? Which one?
It's you.
You,
man.
you lucky dog.
Look
Yeah.
right in the camera, you can see it.
Let's talk about some storm chances here, you guys. As those south winds, as Teva said at the beginning of the newscast, it is dark and kind of murky out there with those low clouds. That is all that moisture streaming in from the Gulf of Mexico, as it is fairly mild for November morning. And looking at future next gen, we'll take it through over the next 24 hours. And again, some of the model data kind of differs from the strength of the storms and a little bit of the timing, but I think this has a pretty good handle of what's going to occur here today and tomorrow. But that stream of moisture from Oklahoma City east, a couple showers, maybe a couple sprinkles, mainly dry, but a lot of cloud cover here across the state, maybe more sunshine here this afternoon out towards the west. But nonetheless, a lot of clouds, very warm, temperatures 60s and 70s. Now, as we head towards the overnight, late evening into the overnight, a couple isolated severe storms possible, Panhandle into northwest Oklahoma. But right now, it looks like the indication that lid in the atmosphere, kind of waiting for that trigger to come in from the west, is still not there yet. Now, as we head towards 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, showers and thunderstorms will develop here across western half of the state, a cold rain across the Panhandle, and just depending on how quickly these storms develop and get going. Once they develop, with all the energy in the atmosphere, the jet stream overhead, they will continue, and they will continue to strengthen and become a little bit more widespread. Some of the data says, yeah, the lid's still in place tomorrow morning, and we only see some spotty showers and thunderstorms. Here, this latest model data says a little bit more action tomorrow morning. So we'll have to watch that closely. And nonetheless, even tomorrow morning, we'll have that risk of a damaging wind threat and maybe a couple spin-ups along this line of storms that'll get going. Now, as it presses east of I-35, we'll get some daytime heating, more moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, much better rain chances and severe weather chances in eastern Oklahoma as all these storms mature and start rotating and feeding into that jet stream energy. It's going to be a close call here across the center half of the state, across Oklahoma City and I-35, just depending on how quickly those storms gather strength in the morning and then race to the east. And they will be racing. These storms will be moving easily 45 to 50 miles an hour off towards the east and rocketing into eastern Oklahoma. A bigger severe weather threat, eastern Oklahoma, especially southeast Oklahoma and northeast Texas. A moderate chance of some tornadoes down there, and there could be some stronger tornadoes if a couple of those storms get going. This is a big storm system, big area of low pressure. Look at the colder air. A little bit of snow mixed in with the rain, northwest Oklahoma into the Panhandle, as we'll just be windy here late tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours. So here comes our big storm maker, big dip in the jet stream. And again, things will go downhill, especially as we head towards tomorrow. Here today, a cloudy, windy day. Couple peaks of sunshine this afternoon. These temperatures will warm up into the 70s. If we get enough sunshine, some areas could be around 72, 73. Right now, I'll go 71 or so here across the metro. Other places, maybe some upper 60s with plenty of moisture around, a couple sprinkles or showers from central and eastern half of the state. Warm overnight, 50s. Compared to the 34 in Guyman as that cold front sweeps through and knocks those temperatures down here late tonight. A couple isolated strong severe thunderstorms late this evening into the overnight as they'll gather strength again as we're waking up tomorrow morning. So we'll go 30 to 40% chance, and then that line of storms develops and then presses to the east. So our better rain chances here will come in late morning into early afternoon across the metro. Early west, later to the east. Temperatures will fall into the 40s with wind chills upper 30s tomorrow afternoon. So again, that severe weather chance mainly to the west, wind, a little bit of hail, some spin-ups, and then bigger severe weather threat central and especially eastern Oklahoma with that tornado threat and maybe some larger hail off towards the east. And any of these storms with that big cold front coming through could see wind gusts 50 to 60, maybe a couple isolated spots 65 to 70 as those rain chances really head to the east and depart. So 70s the next 2 days, but cooler, but dry over the weekend as we fall back an hour as we wake up on Sunday morning, and more 70s in the forecast, you guys. Upper 70s next week.